Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. A gentleman sent me this file and he sent me this, which was done by a program called whatever word iFactor. And it does this. And there's a couple ways Corel could actually do this. Because one thing that, some of this font, some of these words are so little that you could cram a lot of words in there. Now this program is putting it in there. I'm going to do a little bit different. And he gave me the text, and I've already kind of done it. I made it smaller. So we need to go back to page 1 with the image, and we need to have this to be a vector. So I'm just going to go to Trace Bitmap, Outline Trace, Clip Art. And in just a second, it's going to do it. It's done it. Now I'm going to drag this off the page and left click, right click. There's my vector. Because he's got that's another video about how you can get it to go to the next page. Now we're going to go to that page and there's that vector. So on this one, I actually made my wordage a little bit. Now I don't have anything filled out. I don't have all the words filled in. I was just playing around and, making duplicates, and it's really pretty easy. Once you get going, like I've got that group together, so I'm going to make another copy of it and just move it over here. And then the words that are duplicated, just go to Object, Group, and Ungroup, and start deleting the words that you stepped on the other one. Like we could take that word out right there, and then fill in the other words. Fill in these holes. And like that, Dakota's kind of catching that cougar. So we could make that cougar a little bit smaller. And then, you could just hit your plus key in your keyboard and, move that one. Of course, you wouldn't want two cougars together. But just fill in all your spots. Do some at 90-degree angles. Now, it's not going to do as good as that program did. But I'm going to make one more copy of them to kind of get the text little. I'm going to hit the plus key on the keyboard and just move it down. Of course, I didn't catch it all. So that's probably going to cause me a problem. Let me back up here. There's so much text, it's actually kind of a problem. So let's group this together. Control G, Control D to duplicate it. And then move that duplication down here. And you'd have to do the same thing with the words that are stepping on each other. And then Control G to group this together is probably the most important part. Then you could make it smaller, then bring in see, it's so much my old laptop is having a hard time keeping up. Bring in your cougar and just select everything and intersect it. And there you have that. Now, it's not as cool as the program that he's using, but it gets the point across. And I kind of like it, so maybe that is an option. I don't know how else you could do it. If you had all the parts filled in all these voids, and you could even do that before you intersect. You could put, don't worry about it and just cram words into these parts. Then if you did that, you would want to nudge this out of the way, completely out of the way, and then group it back all together for this to work. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.